This, I believe, is the only example I've ever found of one of the actors mouthing a word of another actor. Gilligan says the word leverage along with the skipper here.
What we need is leverage.
Yeah.
There may be some later in the other analyses, and I will let you know. I like to do analysis on these props. Actually, it turns out that sometimes they end up being real life things as opposed to just made in the prop shop. And I was looking at this perfume bottle here that Mrs. Howell has, and it turns out this is a real perfume. It ends up being L'Enfant Arpège perfume. It was launched in 1927 and is still available today, and it is French, of course, so Mrs. Howell had very good taste in perfume. Here in this one sequence, these boards leaning on the side of the boat and also the ones on the ground do a good switcheroo every once in a while. Sometimes there's a few on the ground, and sometimes there's a lot on the ground, and sometimes the boards are on one side or the other side of this hole. This was a fascinating find. When Gilligan dumps the pancake into the water from the pie plate, he's holding it in his right hand and the pancake is headed that direction. And then his reflection in the water, you can see it is his left hand that's up in the air, and also that's where you can tell the pancake is coming from. You can also verify that they didn't just flip the film because you can see where the watch band is on his arm. And then after the pancake falls, it comes back to him holding it in his right hand again. This was a little bit of a problem in writing. In this scene here, the skipper is very anxious to go and is grabbing at Mr. Howell, and the skipper's not at all interested in the launching ceremony. He wants to get going. And then half a second later when Gilligan runs up,
Not now,
No, but
Gilligan.
Skipper, but Skipper.
Not now, Gilligan. We're having a launching ceremony.
the skipper says, "Don't interrupt me now because we're having a launching ceremony." So suddenly his mood changed and he's interested in the launching again. In this whole series here where the boat is flying apart, there are several opportunities to see strings and ropes that pull the thing apart in various directions. The first one here was one that David Calderola pointed out. You can see this string going next to the Howells. And then here you can see a sort of a loose dangling string at the bottom right. Then here on the bottom left as well. And finally a string or a rope pulling this front piece down. Don't forget, the entire 3-disc DVD set of this work is available by visiting the link below. And right now is a good time to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. Thanks.